I feel like I didn't get through to Patar in slightest, and he's lost a lot of my respect that I did have from a leadership point of view. Ow. And I don't know if I should go speak to T or not.
In what sense?
I don't trust him to make the right decisions if he's willing to throw the gang under the bus to save himself. If he's willing to lie through his teeth just so he doesn't come across as wrong. Like, what am I meant to do at this point?
So you feel like you've done everything you can when it comes to speaking to him?
Bro, I was speaking to him, yeah. I literally, like, when I say I told him over and over and over again, like, I don't even need to say this. Saint would have told you if she thought I was disrespectful in slightest. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
And for him to go, you're being disrespectful because I'm trying to understand his reasoning, just baffles me. And it's like, if he's trying to turn that on me, and also he said another comment when he drove off, bro. We're like, prove that I lied, and he was like, but while you're proving that I lied, don't mess up or something like that, bro. Don't make yourself look stupid trying to prove that I lied. It's like, it was a comment like indirectly threatening me.
Sounds very much an old school Matt mentality conversation.
What do you mean?
Like, you raising issues to him and then him being like, prove it. Like, give me examples. That's what you used to do.
Yeah, 100%. It's what I used to do to him. But the thing is, he's
Maybe the
saying
reason you clashed so much is because you two are a bit more similar than maybe you realized.
the thing is though, he says prove it, but the proof is there. He switched up his stories. Like, isn't that enough proof that he lied?
Yeah, but ultimately, the thing is, you was talking about it, just saying, I told you to go speak to him. You spoke to him. He didn't want to hear none of it. What do you want from that conversation? Like, what is your goal?
I
What do
just
you
don't
want?
know where that leaves me within the gang. Because, like,
Guys, so you don't have as much respect for him now as you did before that meeting.
no, 100% not.
So what did you want from that conversation?
I wanted him to admit that his narrative switched up, and just him to admit what his intentions were before. Transparency, bro. That's all I wanted. I wanted him to be honest and be like, yeah, I did kind of want Dean back, but as soon as I heard T didn't want him, like, not these whole stories of, oh yeah, Dean was he had no intentions. Like, bro was waffling about like it's a techie one and like how it's complicated and I need to speak to T about Dean, and it's like, it doesn't seem complicated anymore as soon as you know what T's saying. It's like, you've switched up what you're saying so quickly. I just want him to be honest.
You wanted him to be honest. That's what you wanted from the
That's
conversation.
all I wanted, bro, and I didn't get that. I said to Saint going into that meeting, all I want coming out of this conversation is him not to triple down, and he did. And to put the cherry on top, bro, he said I was disrespectful while doing it.
Right. So you wanted the truth. You feel like he did tell you his truth. He's telling you he told you his truth, which is very he say, she say, right? Like what do you do in a situation where you've got someone saying they're not lying, when you have someone that thinks they are lying, right? Like, you can't necessarily make him admit it, and he's not being able to be convinced that he is lying.
Yeah.
So it's not the easiest like thing to find a resolution for. It really comes down to like, you are saying that has affected your respect levels for him. You've lost respect for him since then. If Saint feels the same, it's the same thing I said to you yesterday outside the block. If your respect is gone, and it's deteriorating, then if it gets brought to T, there will be most likely serious changes made.
It just puts me in such a weird spot, bro, because say this all blows over, nothing changes. I can't see myself being able to take orders from him no more, bro. Or trust in his word. From a leadership point of view, bro. Like, bro, I can't lie, it shook me up him throwing you man under the bus.
Well, then that is you already making your decision.
But what should I do?
You're saying right now to me in different words that you don't want him to be second in command no more.
Yeah.
Which is what I was getting at when I said outside the block, like these opinions and these conversations will lead to, like, you know, potential switch ups and action being taken, because T's not someone that's going to get to. If you go to T and you say I don't agree with him being second in command, there's two ways it goes.
Exactly.
Right?
Why are you in the gang then?
He either says that and you're shifted, or Patar gets shifted, but it seems like there's a bit more of a mass mentality on the whole thing. Seems like Saint is kind of there with you, from what I've gathered. Even I mean, Vince needs to go and speak to Patar if that's the case, but even he was siding with you yesterday, or it seemed. The thing is like, you can't just sit on that. If that's what you think, then it's on you to do something and speak to. You've spoke to Patar. Realistically, now you just got to speak to T. But I don't know if, like, you might not have to be honest.
Why did you say that?
Because there's a lot right now. Like, Patar's had a very rough week. There's a lot going against him. Like, with the whole situation, the bench stuff, like everyone's cut. Like there's a you like it or not, there's a coup forming. There is, the majority of the gang have lost respect for Patar. That's like the base level thing. What's going on? But that's not something that's like just gonna have no repercussions and it goes back to normal.
Bro, it's annoying, bro, because it's such an easy fix. Like, it isn't what he's doing, it's the lying, bro. Like, you saw him lie in front of all of us. Are you, like, you can't tell.
The easy fix for you is him saying, I'm sorry, I lied.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll do better.
Him admitting what his intentions were, taking accountability for what he said and done, and then we can move on. But bro's tripled down.
See, the thing is, I don't disagree with you that it might be a lie, right? But how can you be so sure? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, T is going to want absolutes. No if, buts, maybes, or assumptions. Absolutes.
The thing is, yeah, I know because I had that conversation with him. But the thing is, now he's denying it because he's changed his narrative. It's my word against his. But I know what I heard. I know the conversation I had with him. And he completely switched up his narrative overnight.